Hello! Today we are going to learn about quadrilaterals. Quadrilaterals are polygons with four sides, or in other words, they are any closed, two-dimensional shape with four straight sides is a quadrilateral. So, this is a quadrilateral, as is this. And it doesn't matter how I turn it, it still has four straight sides that each meet at a point. Therefore, it is quadrilateral. Now let's look at some things that aren't quadrilaterals. The shape on the left is not a quadrilateral because it has rounded edges. So even though it has four sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, it is not quadrilateral because they are not all straight. Now, the shape on the right is not a quadrilateral, even though it has four straight sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, because it is not closed. These two lines do not meet up. So, in other words, to be closed, a shape must be able to be drawn without a person lifting their pencil to connect all the sides. Here we have a list of some of the most common types of quadrilaterals along with their properties. To be a rectangle, a shape must have four right angles and the opposite sides must be of equal length. In order to be a square, a shape must have four right angles, like a rectangle. However, all four sides must be the same length. To be a parallelogram, the shape must have two sets of parallel sides that are opposite each other. So the opposite sides must be of equal length, and if the lines went on forever, they would never cross because they are straight and going in the same direction. That is what it means to be parallel. A rhombus is a parallelogram, but all four sides have to be the same length. To be a trapezoid, a shape needs to have one set of parallel sides, so two sides have to be parallel to each other. To be a kite, a shape needs to have sides that are next to each other be the same length. So these two sides are the same length, and these two sides are the same length. So all of these quadrilaterals can be placed within a hierarchy of shapes based on their properties. However, all of them are quadrilaterals. This diagram shows the quadrilateral hierarchy. Each shape below the arrow has the properties of those above it, while at the same time having more specific requirements. So, all of these shapes are quadrilaterals, and a rhombus, a rectangle, and a square are all parallelograms, while a trapezoid and a kite are not parallelograms because they do not fulfill all the requirements of a parallelogram. Also, all squares are rhombuses, and all squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles and rhombuses are squares, because a square, like a rhombus, has four equal sides, and a square, like a rectangle, has four right angles. Now that you know the different categories of quadrilaterals, take this chance to draw a quadrilateral that does not fit into any of these categories. Go crazy! But remember, your shapes still must have four straight sides that meet to form a point. Look at these examples to help you get thinking.